Hey, what's up guys? This is going to be a new series called It's Ruled. In this series I will go over some common rulings which people tend to not understand and make misplays are from that. I hope you guys enjoy this series, and if you do, please leave a like and feel free to give me a feedback. Lean back and enjoy the show. Hi and welcome to the first episode of It's Ruled. In this episode, I will explain you how a chain is built, and I will explain how to make the right moves and how not to misplay. So let's say, for instance, on my side of the field I have a light pulsar dragon and a card trooper. My opponent currently controls a Python and Eclipse Wyvern. Now I wish to activate Dark Hole in my main phase 1. Now all of the foam monsters gets destroyed, and now they will form a chain. All of their effects will activate. But in which way? Well, there are some rules you have to follow, otherwise you will make a misplay. Okay, the first rule is mandatory effects over optional effects. That means Card Trooper and Eclipse Wyvern, those are mandatory effects because it's not you can. They just say when or if that and that happened, you do that. And like Pulsar Dragon and Python is like when something happened, you can. So that's the difference between optional and mandatory. So those two will activate first. The mandatory effects will activate first. That means Chainlink 1 will be my trooper because it's my priority, my play turn priority, and I activate Dark Hole in my main phase 1. So Card Trooper will be Chainlink 1, Eclipse Wyvern will be Chainlink 2 because it's also mandatory, and Light Pulsar Dragon and Python will be Chainlink 3 and 4. But I have the right to pass the priority to my opponent, but he can pass back, so that means basically I have to go first if my opponent wishes that too. So the chain looks as follows: Trooper being Chainlink 1, Eclipse Wyvern Chainlink 2, Light Pulsar Dragon being Chainlink 3, and Python the Dark Clown being Chainlink 4. Now the chain resolves backwards, and Python summons another Python. Light Pulsar Dragon summons a dragon. Eclipse Wyvern banishes, and Card Trooper lets me draw a card. But there are some different examples. Like another rule is first triggered equals first on the chain. What that means is like if we control Mermal Abyss Toys and Gundi, Abyss Toys' effect to add is mandatory, and Gundi's effect is optional. Therefore, mandatory goes first. So if I discard Gundi for to summon toys, then Gundi will be Chainlink 2 and Teos will be Chainlink 1. But if I discard an Atlantean monsters which are mandatory, they will be Chainlink 1 and they cannot be Chainlink 2 because it's like the situation is as follows: you reveal your Teos, then you discard your Atlantean. They would trigger by that time, but it's not over yet, and then your Teos get summoned. Therefore, the condition of the Atlantean monster was met first, and then Teos. Therefore, they have to be Chainlink 1. The Atlantean has to be Chainlink 1, and Teos Chainlink 2. Same goes to Caius and Sangan. I control a Sangan, and I now tribute summon my Caius. Yeah, Sangan goes to the graveyard. Its condition is met, and then Caius being summoned is the next thing to happen. So the chain looks as follows: Sangan being Chainlink 1 and Caius being Chainlink 2. So yeah, another thing is when you summon your Megalo by discarding Atlantean and Gundi. This is the exact same build, exact same situation. Mandatory effects over optional effects. So the Atlantean monster will first be first on the chain, so Chainlink 1. Gundi is first sent to the graveyard discarded, and then Megalo gets summoned, so Gunda will be chain link 2 and Megalo will be chain link 3. And another thing is, I'm playing Dark Worlds and my opponent controls a Thunder King. And we all know the effects of Dark Worlds when they are discarded by a card effect are, mandatory, exactly. So therefore, if I activate card destruction, discard my Greffa and Snow, I can form the chain as after I drew and discarded all the cards. I can form the chain. Snow and Greffa form the chain in the way I want to. And if I'm nifty, I'd say Greffa is chain link 2 and Snow is chain link 1. Therefore, T-King will be destroyed by Greffa, and then I can add for Snow. Otherwise, I couldn't. If Snow was 2 and Greffa 1, I couldn't add for Snow, which is kinda dumb. Another thing is negation effects, such as Warning, Road, Xian, and so they have to be next to the negated effect, otherwise they can't activate. That just being said, like if I have a heavy storm and me and my opponent both have a set Starlight Road, I activate heavy storm. My opponent has the right to activate his Starlight Road first, and then I cannot chain my Starlight Road to his Starlight Road. So yeah, he gets summoned off from Starlight Road if it was as properly activated. Another nifty thing is if we control a lead, light and darkness dragon, and I have a heavy storm and my opponent controls a road, light and darkness dragon will negate. It's mandatory. You cannot choose to negate or not. But if it has 800 attack and 400 defense, it can no longer lose 500. Therefore, it will not negate the effects, but its effect will still activate. So if I activate now my heavy storm, and now I have the 800 400 lead on the field. Lead will be chain link 2, and now there is no space for my opponent's road to activate. So that's just a thing to keep in mind. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and give me a feedback. Yeah, see you guys next time. TDNRider signing out.